Travis. Today I want to talk to you about Voodoo Flossing and how good it can be for recovery and for pre-work with your athletes. All right, today I'm going to show you how to wrap a knee and all the different ways you can go through doing it. First thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want your athlete to sit down in a box where when they get their leg up, they're either level right here or they're going to be slightly lower. You don't want their foot higher than their knee. You're going to start here. You're going to take the floss and you're going to wrap it, covering 50% at 80% stretch. That 50% is 50% of the band over itself and then 80% stretch of itself. While doing this, you want to make sure you stay in constant contact with your athlete and make sure they're not in pain, because this can be a painful process. You notice with this one band, I'm taking it and I'm wrapping over the entire knee joint itself. You don't want to have the knee bend while you're over the kneecap, and I'll tell you why in a minute. So once you've got the band wrapped all the way down, you're going to do a few hyperextensions. This isn't something you have to do, it's something I like to do. I feel like I get great results out of it. Once you've done that, you want to back that band back off just to the top of the kneecap. And when I said earlier you don't want it covering the kneecap, the reason is you don't want to bend and have that kneecap constricted. You want to let it allow to move freely like it normally would. So here I am, top of the kneecap. I've got it tight. I can start wrapping back up a little bit. And then you just tuck it under itself and it'll be fine. Once it's tucked under, you grab your other band. You find the bottom of that kneecap and you start again. This time you start working your way down. Same thing, 50%, 80%. Wrap your way down to a point you feel comfortable. Take about half the band, wrap it down, then you can start going a little bit looser and just wrap it around until you get the whole thing around. Again, you're going to tuck it up underneath itself and get it. From here, you're going to want to take your athlete, put your hand up underneath the back of their leg. You're going to take them through a full range of motion, have your athlete relax for you. Do this 2 or 3 times. And then once you're down at the bottom, you're going to have them push against resistance. Do that 2 or 3 times and then pull against resistance. Pull. Once you've done that, you can have your athlete do multiple things. Make sure you're talking to them, they're not in too much pain. I like to have my athletes do 5 squats, 5 reverse lunges, and then 5 squats again, just to get their knee through that full range of motion. So while we're doing that as well, we're talking the whole time. As soon as they're done, if their athlete is okay, you can go through the whole range of motion again while they're seated. If they're not, you're gonna wanna go ahead and just take it off. Take it off pretty quickly. And then have your athlete stand up and have them go through that whole range of motion that you had them do again. Do the manual range of motion and then what they do, the 5 squats and the lunges and 5 squats again. Your athlete should feel a good rush of blood back into the joint and it should feel better. If not, you can repeat again, but 1 time a day is probably plenty. Do one knee then the other, and do it before workout, do it after workout, do it before games. It's great stuff. Go out there, grab yourself some Voodoo. It's great stuff, and get going.